Boelter Jones, Pro Football Hall of Famer, top 100.
Tyler Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks.
DK Metcalf from
Nate Burleson. You're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam.
You're watching NorbCam.
What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you. Hope you're enjoying this Thursday today. And as you saw in the title here, I am going to be talking about my 2020 Seahawks prediction video, one of the more popular videos that I put on my channel. And I see a lot of people already have been putting in their ideas in the comments in the chat. And I appreciate that. Put down the song that you like plus the artist. I appreciate that because there's a lot of songs you guys put on here that I don't know anything about. So I'm gonna have to do some research here and figure out which of these songs would work best. For those of you who don't know or aren't familiar with what I do, every year before the start of the season, I make a music video compilation, and I take several different songs and I do parodies of them. I rewrite the lyrics and I break down the Seahawks' entire regular season schedule from game 1 to game 16, and I put the score that I think it's going to be. I put down whether it's going to be a win or a loss, and then I change the lyrics and match it to the songs that are in the video. Sometimes I start off with only doing like a few songs, and then it became a whole bunch of songs. So it's been a little bit of a mix throughout the years. I started this in 2015, and obviously it's now 2020. So I've been doing this for 5 years now, and like I said, it's been one of the most popular segments on my channel. But do appreciate everybody who's in there. The sports nerd, who congratulations, you're in the chat again, but you also won the trivia contest yesterday. So I see your ideas in there. Smile 760981, Seahawks Martin, Amanda, what's going on? German Ikihua, and a whole bunch of you guys, Luke Olson, everybody who's in the chat. Keep your comments coming on. James Miles wants Travis Scott. Stephanie wants something from The Greatest Showman. I've heard that a couple times. Great movie, great musical. And there's definitely some songs I like in there too. So, yeah, keep the ideas coming in there. If you have a question for me, feel free to hit a super chat, and that way I'll catch it because the comments just keep flying by fast. Sahil Vora, Key Glock, Stop Playing. What's that? I don't know if that's a song. I think they have some other side arguments going on in there. Before I jumped in there, I did want to throw in a couple of breaking news things. You guys might have seen the story about Antonio Brown and Russell Wilson working out together. Russell Wilson was down in Southern California, and Antonio Brown apparently was catching passes from Russell Wilson at his workout facility. And begs the question, what does this mean for the Seahawks? Russell Wilson said he wants to have Antonio Brown on the Seahawks. They're working out. Is that A leading to B? Is there a chance that Antonio Brown finds his way on the Seahawks roster? It's a long way to go. There's a long gap between catching passes during the offseason and actually getting a deal with the team. So many things in there besides the team having to actually be behind this, but also the NFL having to allow him to play, because right now he's under investigation for several domestic charges. He's yet to be sentenced in all this, and it's most likely he's going to be probably having to sit out a few games, if at the best case scenario, and maybe he's able to play at the end of the 2020 season, if we have a season. Again, so many unknown things here, but we'll be monitoring that. But it's very interesting to see Russell Wilson throwing some deep balls to Antonio Brown, who looked pretty good running them, I got to say. Looked fast, looked crisp running his routes, but who knows? We discussed this in the previous segment, but I do believe that there's a possibility of a scenario where at the very end of the year, could he come in at the very end of the season when the Seahawks have already got their situation squared away, they're hopefully in the playoffs, and maybe he becomes just like the extra spark, just like Percy Harvin did back in 2013. We'll see. A couple other notes as you guys continue to send in suggestions. Michael V, Tonight by the Hot Chili Ray, the game Synergy, Lincoln Park in the end. Master Stumpy, we will have a season guaranteed. Oh, that's not a song. That's so that we will have a season. That dude, Alice in Chains Rooster. I mean, a lot of people like Adrian saying we want Blinding Lights. That's a very popular song. So, Chainsmokers, Fat Kid Ori, Rohan. Don't know what you're talking about. Living on a Prayer by Rasheen Ragrini. Wow, living on a prayer. And Jeremy Goebel, what's up? In the super chat, I want to rock or we're not going to take it anymore. Oh, going to old school. We're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. Could be fun. I always love those old fun rock songs from the past. Yeah, so, we'll kind of see what's what. But, for right now, a couple other things I wanted to mention just before we get to the fun part here, because I do want to actually play. I'm going to play back the 2019 prediction video from last year, just to kind of get the juices flowing. I haven't watched it's in that video in a while. Thought I'd play it for you here and actually kind of look at it and maybe give you some ideas of the video. And for those of you who've never watched it before, you can watch it with me here as I react to it momentarily. A couple other things in the news earlier that the Washington Redskins, there's been a lot of discussion about whether they should change their name, because technically that name by itself is really not, is a very, racial, derogatory term as far as Native Americans are concerned. And there's been talk about them changing the name for a while now, debated. But now it's taken a much higher level given today's political climate. And now the officials who are in charge of the RFK land area where the Redskins are considering building a new stadium, they're told that they will not allow them to build a stadium in that location unless they change the name. So this has gone from just a debate to now a situation where if they want to build it there, they're going to have to address this name situation. Again, just part of the climate that is changing rapidly around the world, and I think in a good way. This is all good about things that we've been talking about. It's all kind of bubbling to the surface. And then the most latest thing just broke a few minutes ago. Some of you in the chat were even talking about it, that the NFL for the opening game of the 2020 season will be playing the Black National Anthem in addition to the regular national anthem. I hadn't even thought about that, but and that would only be for game one. They're only saying that for game one. And they're considering other options of ways to bring awareness to African Americans and police brutality. So that's just one of the changes. Unprecedented. I don't think that's ever happened before. So that would be a first. But again, it's just part of this ever-changing world that we live in. It's a quiet part of the season, but the news keeps on flying. So very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But I want to keep the mood light here because I do want to talk about Masters Tubby says, the Black National Anthem, what is that? Look it up. You will find it. And I think in a lot of ways it's good. The fact that there's people like you who don't know that there is a Black National Anthem, you should find out. Look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it would be not hard to find. Okay, so what I want to do here is you guys keep on the songs flying in. I can't believe how many people are flying in with their ideas. This is awesome. Poker Face, Devin Peterson, Poker Face, Angie, or Lady Gaga. My poker face. What's Poppin', Jack Harlow. The Scots by Travis Scott. Seahawks Martin he wants to see me put "Never Gonna Give You Up" as a Rickroll in the video. Of course, now that I'm talking about it, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. So I better not let the cat out of the bag. I like Rick Astley though. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. It'd be fun to make some lyrics on that sucker. Another one, Stephanie, please, Greatest Showman. Yeah, why not? That would be fun. Good stuff. Very good options here. I got to say, for the first time ever, I am broadcasting simultaneously, as I always do on YouTube, but thanks to this special Restream app, Restream.io, and I'm actually broadcasting not only to YouTube, but to Facebook simultaneously, which I have not done Facebook Live in a while. But I see that on my stream here, I can see that it is going to both places. So, hey, everybody, over on Facebook, thanks for being part of my channel here. We were talking about my prediction video, which I'm planning to do for 2020. And trying to get ideas, because you guys come up with some great suggestions. Anthony D with a major super chat here. He says, hey, Norb, can you please add Carry On and History by Olivia Holt? And even if possible, can I have a chance to add my vocals in there as my 22nd birthday present? And come surprise me and my bro in Yakima. Anthony D is always got ideas, and he's the only Olivia Holt fan that I know. My kids love Olivia Holt in Kickin' It, the Disney TV show, but you're like her number one fan or something, man. Do you run her fan club or something? Because man, every year you're always asking me to put an Olivia Holt song in my prediction video. I did put you in there. As you're going to see, when I play this video briefly, you're going to see Anthony D's appearance in this video. So I did put you in there last time. And now you want to put yourself and vocals in there. I'll see what I can do. But man, this is an epic challenge putting this together. Just to give you an idea, before I play the 2019 video, this is what it takes to make this video. And it's only like, I think when it's all said and done, it's about 5 minutes, maybe 5.5 minutes long, 6 minutes. So it starts out with, obviously I've got the season schedule for the Seahawks. I go through games 1 through 16. I write down my prediction, win-loss, what's the score. So I got to write that out first. So I got to do that. And then I start thinking about the songs. So I start going to different sources, ask my kids what they're listening to. I look at the charts. I look at what you guys suggest and see what you have as an idea. So then I take those songs. I try to pick what looks like the best. I don't know how many numbers I'll do. Sometimes people are saying they like it when I only had like 4 songs and just did the entire thing to 4 songs, as opposed to last time I did like 15 songs, almost 1 song per game, which is rapid fire. Whatever it is, I'm going to figure out what that number should be. And then I will go through and then start to look at the lyrics, dissect the lyrics, and take the best parts of the songs out and take the lyrics and start learning the song if I don't know it already, start singing it, and then start thinking, okay, game 1 is this, lyrics from this song, start putting it in there, work on the first game verse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So then I got my idea. I got my songs picked out, got the lyrics written out. Then comes the execution part. Got the concept and everything, but then I got to actually make the music and record the vocals. So the next part is to start arranging the music. So I'll sit here on Pro Tools and I'll start taking all the parts, learning the songs, getting the drum beats laid down to match what the music is, and then arrange it, create all the mashups, get all the music laid down so that it all kind of times out correctly and blends and everything like that. And then once that's all done, then I get slap on the headphones, get the mic in front of me, and then I start singing everything and recording everything, which in itself, if you've ever done any recording, it's not an easy task. You sit there over and over, try to get it perfect so everything's pitched correctly, and then you don't have any mess ups, and then it all flows and sounds good. And then you got to do harmonies if there's harmonies. So it's a long process just to get the vocals recorded. Then once the vocals are recorded, then you go into the mix mode, and then that's where you got to blend everything together. Make sure the levels are right, the EQ is right, put a little reverb, a little delay, pan the back vocals left and right, make sure the beats and the bass are correct, and then do that, get the mix all dialed in, export the pass, then I'll listen to it like ton of different places. I'll listen to it in my studio monitors. I'll listen to it on a TV speaker. I'll listen to it on my headphones. I'll listen to it in the car just to make sure everything's dialed in. Because I want this thing to sound as good as a real song on a real album recording would sound like. And then once going back and forth, dial it in. When it's all finally said and done, the music is done. And then it's time for the video part. So after all that, which has always been hours and hours and hours, then it's the next part, which is recording the music video, and that's a whole process in itself where I then start I'll figure out what I'm going to wear, perform the lyrics, get the green screen behind me, do the takes, record all that. That takes a good day or so to record all the takes, get everything in the can. Once everything is shot and I'm happy with it, all my little dance moves all dialed in, then I'll put that into the computer. And then I have to marry the two together. Take the music mix, take all the cuts, and then start assembling the video all together. Taking all the cuts, taking out the green screen, putting the graphics that says what the game information is, putting in lens flares as needed, all kinds of effects. in Adobe Premiere. I'm getting tired just talking about it. So then after finally hours, and that's probably the most extensive part, is just the hours of time editing everything together visually, but it's the most fun part as well, obviously. Put it all together. Then when that's all done, then call it good and get that out sometime about a week before the first regular season game. That's kind of how it all works. And it's a long process, but I love doing it. I love to sing. I love learn these new songs, writing the funny lyrics, and trying to do something clever on video just to have a blast. So, so all that, it's coming up quick, actually. It's already July. That means if the season starts in early September, and we don't know for sure if we'll be on time, so I got 2 months. I got 2 months to start getting my you-know-what together. But it starts right here. It starts with getting some song ideas from all you guys, and I appreciate it. You guys are filling up the chat big time. Put it in the comments, too, as well. If you guys, on Facebook as well, throw in your ideas, and start listening to everything and make sure I'm not missing any good songs. I want this to be, I want to have a little old school. I want to have a little, some current stuff, a little R&B, a little hip hop, a little rap, a little bit of rock, and even some pop. I mean, you'll see. I'll show you, for those of you who haven't seen my 2019 video, you'll see how crazy the mix is. But let's do it right now, shall we? While you guys keep on firing off the music suggestions. Nicholas Porter says, Music by Design, MBD, which is, I saw my disc handy right here. MBD, where is it? Where did I put my disc? No, I put it back. Here it is. MBD, Music by Design. That's actually me and my buddy Dino, aka Bob Simmons. That's actually our group right here. That'd be funny to parody our own songs that we did. This came out a long time ago. You can still find it on Amazon Music and iTunes. Anyway, you guys ready to watch this? I want to play back and relive 2019. I almost got this schedule nailed. Not perfectly, but I almost finished with the perfectly predicted schedule. We were off because the 49ers stopped us 3 inches short of the goal line. So let's pull up the video here. And here we go. So this is a 2019 video. I will probably stop along the way and just kind of talk about it as we go. So here we go. 2019 Seahawks Prediction music video from last year. Here it goes. It starts off game one. Little stock footage right there. It's me in front of my house. Little Usher. DJ God is Falling in Love. We used to perform this in our band. Love the song. Song still rocks. All right, so I got this game, but yeah, that was Usher, a 2010 song. That was 9 years old. 9-year-old song. Still kicks. Still good. We won this game, but barely. I had a 9-point win. We won by like 1 point. Had to come from behind. Almost lost to the team that would ultimately have the first number 1 draft pick. I mean, we almost lost this game. They look pretty good too. John Ross catching some deep balls on us. And man, did not think the Bengals would finish as badly as they did after where they played us hard in that game. Anyway, so that's me. Got my green screen. Got my this is. I wish I had some behind the scenes shots with me. This is actually in front of my garage because I don't have a big studio space to do like a full body shot. So I hang the green screen in front of my garage door and perform in my driveway with the camera on the sidewalk. So when people are driving by, they look over and see, what the heck is Norb up to this time? So if you live in the neighborhood, you'll see me doing that right around the mid part of August as I'm cramming to get this done. All right, so that was the first one. That was Usher, DJ's Guys Fall in Love. Wheels moves. Game 2, Seahawks Steelers. It's me in front of the Heinz Stadium, and then here's me listing all the reasons why we should beat the Steelers. But I thought we were going to lose. I just had this bad feeling about the Seahawks, and their record playing in Pittsburgh has never been good. But we actually won that game. We actually beat the Steelers. We knocked Roethlisberger out of that game. And he was out for the season after that. We ended his season last year. And actually, we didn't even do it. He just sort of threw the ball. And next thing you know, he was like holding his arm in pain, and he was out. So, no Roethlisberger last year after that game. But we did win. I can't remember what the score was. I don't have the current scores, but so I got this one wrong. But I always like it when I'm wrong, when I guess the loss and we're actually wrong. That I'm actually wrong. So, and yes, that was Shawn Mendes. I actually used him for a couple of songs or a couple of games. If I Can't Have You. This was the game against the Saints. He was not led by Drew because he was injured. I thought for sure we're going to win this game, especially after he went out. So, yeah, I was wrong. So I traded spots on there. So, yeah, I had Shawn Mendes for those two games. We actually lost that game. So we won Pittsburgh last year. So I was still good at 2-1 at this point in the season. But, yeah, thought we were going to win that Saints game. Ugh. Ugly. Arizona. You guys know this one. And I got this right. We did beat the Cardinals. Talking about all the Seahawks we lost on that field. So yeah, that was a win. It was indeed a win. It was close though. Yeah, that was Jonas Brothers. Sucker, I'm a sucker for you. And then we went into game number 5. Coming back now, it's time to get nasty. That was the Seahawks against the Rams. Barely got this in primetime. There's Big Low, baby. Big Low, super fan. That was a pretty close score, actually. I know we won by less than a field goal because the Rams could have beaten us with that last end-of-game field goal. He missed it wide right. But the score was not that far off. I was pretty close. So I was doing really good at this point. I mean, I was like on fire by game 5. I had perfect, other than the 2 games being swapped. But yeah, that was Macklemore Thrift Shop. I think somebody in the comments actually said I should do Thrift Shop in that I should do that song. But I've already done it. I'm not going to repeat a song from the previous year. So. Yeah, there you go. Devin Peterson. I already did Thrift Shop. You made my point. He made my point exactly. All right. So, continuing along the list here. Let's see. Where do we go here? So, after this game. Okay. I got so much crap from people out there. I don't know why. Again, I write these lyrics and then I'm just quickly scrabbling things together and I'm off and then I just go with it. As you can see on the screen, I have the wrong quarterback. I don't know why I wrote him down because I know Kyler Murray is on the Cardinals and Baker Mayfield it's so obvious to me right now. But I was writing it. For some reason, every time I kept wanting to say Baker Mayfield, I kept saying Kyler Murray. I don't know why. So I wrote it in the lyrics. So I had Cleveland Browns, Kyler Murray as a quarterback. I don't know how many comments I had people tell me, the quarterback for the Browns is not Kyler Murray. It's not Kyler Murray. And I even apologized in the comments. I got the name wrong. I can't fix it now, but just so you guys know. But I kept getting lots of flack for that. Anyway. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you mess up. I do these trivia contests, and sometimes I get the answers. I get the answer wrong, and hey, I'm only human. Okay, continuing along. Running magnetic tub is supposed to be great. Maybe we won't blow. We didn't blow the Browns out, but we did win. Well, it wasn't that close, but it was close for a while. The Browns should have won that game. They had a good lead on us, and then we gave it away, early, but then came back and won the game somehow. But the sad part about that was we won the game, but we lost Will Disley for the season in that game. But yeah, so I was into game 6. I was perfect. I had a perfect record going on at this point, I believe. Right? It's perfect so far? Or did I miss that? No, I missed the Saints one. No, the Saints and the other one swapped. So I was good. I was totally good at this point. All right. Oh, and that was Lil Tecca, Ransom, by the way, which was my daughter Sophie's one of her. She made me put that song in. You have to put Ransom by Lil Tecca in there. So I did. That was for her. That was for my daughter, Sophie. All right. And then we continued. A little Cardi B. This is a Ravens game. This is before I realized how good Lamar Jackson was going to be. And there he is. There we go. So I had a few guests in here. I'll back up a little bit. So I had Captain Seahawk and Cam Hawk, as well as Nancy and Jimbo Dingaling Sabado. These are all big Seahawks fans here that you always see it at the games. This was Cardi B. I Like It Like That. And then, of course, Anthony D. There he is. Anthony D. making the cameo with the Russell Wilson poster in his house. Then I got Anthony D. And then my good friend Lady Hawk Blanca, who, by the way, made this for me. I don't know if you can see it. The head's transparent. So that's going to be messed up with the green screen. But this little guy, she made this little action figure of me. The hair is green screening out, and so is the face. But look at the eyes of passion. Yeah, she made this. It's a totally awesome action figure. Love it. Thank you, Blanca. All right. So, and then Anthony D, Blanca, and Captain, the captain right there. And we did not win. We did not beat the Ravens, unfortunately. Lamar Jackson killed us.
Tell me something.
Oh, and then of course this game. I guessed it wrong. We beat the Falcons.
Are you sick of losing to the
And this, of course, is the song "Shallow," Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And this is my youngest daughter, Vanessa, who has a great voice. Look at her. Look how pretty she is. Great voice. Better singer than I'll ever be. Oh, look at that. So cute. Take a picture of that. That's Vanessa. She's got a great voice. We got a music video we're actually working on right now of a Disney love ballad duet, which you guys will hear soon enough. But she did great on that. And we won the game. I was happy to be wrong. So we were, so I was doing pretty good. Again so far on this record. Better. Well, I was off. I mean, I was off in a good way because we beat the Falcons and I had us losing. So I was off by one in a good way. I'll say that much. All right. Bye, Vanessa. All right. Then we go on to the next song. Much to the chagrin of many of you out there, people were telling me, don't put in Old Town Road. That song is overplayed. I'm sick of it. But when you put Casasimo on it, it's a whole nother thing. All right. So I just got to point out a couple things here. So this is, I got to get more Casasimo out there because Casasimo is freaking awesome. But this was the game of the year. Seahawks going down to the 49ers. Again, the score was not that off. I had us winning by 5. We won by 3 with the game-winning field. I think it was by 3, right? The game-winning field goal in overtime in San Francisco. In a game that went back and forth. Jadeveon Clowney had the game of his life, of his career, and we could have still lost it though. Luckily, their kicker choked, and ours did not. But man, what a game that was, right? That was such a great game. I mean, talk about two teams rivalry just on fire, going at it with 2 games. I mean, both games were down to the very last. I mean, you don't get any closer to a fantastic finish with these 2 games. But I gotta just do a couple things here. So this one's worth watching again. So here's a lyrical genius that I am. Look at these lyrics. When we talk about the writing that goes into this. Take my Hawks to the North Cal Road. Instead of the Old Town Road, it's the North Cal Road. North Cal, Bay Area. Brilliance. Run till we can't no more. Gonna run the ball. Chris Carson, you know what I'm saying? running backs on track, which we were. Jimmy G is back, and Chrysosimo, always the forever fan of Jimmy G, the savior to all things. So of course he was going to say that Jimmy G is back. Carson will attack. And by the way, I'm borrowing that cowboy hat is courtesy of Mr. Mark Collins. Actually, I have it right here. Put it on just for this occasion. I'll mess up my freshly gelled hair though. There it is. I don't know how big of a hat this is, but it fits my head pretty good. Funny thing, I don't even know where the front is. Where's the front of this thing? I think it goes this way. There you go. There it is. That's the hat. And I never wear cowboy hats, all right? I don't usually wear hats in general. I wear the green thing for my Seahawks, for Seahawks games. And I wear, like the occasional Seahawks baseball cap. But I don't wear cowboy hats, man. Country's just not my thing. But Mark Collins is my friend, so I gotta go with the flow. All right, so Carson will attack. I'm just aware for this segment right here. DeForest Buckner gets the sack. I do believe that DeForest Buckner did get a sack, so I was pretty much not only really accurate with my prediction of the game, but even the plays and the lyrical content, just like on the money.
Buckner gets the sack. You ain't bad, ain't nothing.
You ain't bad, ain't nothing is right. And if for some of you guys who caught that, you know what that's from, right? That's from the Michael Jackson Bad video. You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. That's what that's from. Interception, Sherman. I don't believe Sherman had an interception. We did get picked off by somebody else though. And then I wasn't sure if I should do this or not, but I decided, I set this up as the idea was that, we're in 49ers Levi Stadium, and this is supposed to be like a shootout, old Western shootout, but I didn't want to go, guns were a big issue, so I wasn't going to be showing guns like full bore, I didn't want to get into a big gun controversy over my videos. So I didn't want to make it that obvious, but at the very last second, see if I can freeze it. Boom! Oh, look at it. Look at that freeze frame. Yes, so no guns, just my finger. I gave him the finger. I gave him the loaded finger, and shot Chrysosimo. Shot him down. Bam! So there you go. And that's what we did. We knocked off the 49ers, baby. That alone, editing that little segment, that was green screen. There's I had to put digital muzzle flashes on my finger. It's a lot of work, man. Then I got neighbors looking at me like I'm crazy, dressed up in all kinds of whack get-up in my driveway as they're driving by, singing to these crazy songs, looking like a fool. I think they're kind of used to it by now, though. All right, this is one of my favorites. And again, I'm doing really good here. Halfway through the season, I'm almost right on the money. And then it's Talk by Khaled. Love this song. I just love this song. This song is the best. Figure out why we're losing. All right, so once again, I was wrong in the wrong way because I predicted a loss, and we didn't. We beat the Eagles at home pretty handily. Russell Wilson had a really nice deep ball to Malik Turner in the wind. Carson Wentz was horrible, threw a bunch of interceptions. So I didn't know what I was talking about here. But I talk about I said the next game is tough. Wasn't as tough as I thought it was going to be. City of Brotherly Love, we all know that. Cool backgrounds, by the way, courtesy of motionarray.com. Very helpful site in production for business and for YouTube. Like that little Michael Jackson pose I did right there. Right there. Woo! Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, Alshon Jeffries I'm talking about there. Yeah, we won that game, baby. So it was all good. Now we go to the next game, and I'm right again here too. We beat the Vikings on prime time, and my buddy Seahawks Martin, who I know is watching right now, was right there with me. That was the game when I met Martin for the first time, brought him to the game, courtesy of my buddy Pat Svoboda, who was kind enough to donate the ticket and allowed Martin to be able to go to this game. So that was fun. Me and Seahawks Martin cheering this team on. I knew we'd beat them. The Vikings can't beat us. They can't beat us, especially not at home, not on prime time. But it was a good game, though. They did have Adam Thielen. Somebody got hurt. I can't remember who got hurt in that game. Was it Dalvin Cook? I think Dalvin Cook got hurt. Stephon Diggs. Xavier Rhodes got burned, man. Xavier Rhodes got burned on a deep ball to David Moore. Yeah, Kirk Cousins. I mean, he's not horrible, but he's bad when he plays us, which is I like. And we'll take the win and take first place. And you know we should. And that was to the T correct. We did take first place on that game. I remember people going, "No, how'd you figure that out? How'd you know?" I know, man. I just know. All right. I love this one. This was bad. And I was right. The Rams were going to beat us. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you on that last song, the one with the Vikings, that was Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. So somebody already mentioned about putting, I should put Sicko Mode in this year's video. I'm not going to do that. Come up with a different song. There's other Travis Scott songs out there anyway. But this is Wild by Post Malone. Really good song. Again, my daughter got me onto this one. Good song. Post Malone's got a lot of good tracks. I might have to do another one by him. This is ugly. Penny got hurt. Okay, so I was making it sound like we were going to get picked off at the end and lose the game on an interception, but we got killed. We got killed. It wasn't close. It was close early on. I remember it seemed like we might come back when Quandre Diggs got an interception, pick six. And I thought, hey, it's a comeback, and then it just did not go well after that. So, but yeah. Somebody says, Kegels Bagels. Is anybody in the chat dancing to these songs? Yeah, feel free to. All right, let me go back. I just want to play this one more time because I really like this song. Here we go. Yeah, we'll take the win and take first places like you know we should. Too late to face the Rams. Oh nah, Aaron Donald's man, cause last time they lost. We got Michael Dixon, we should punt fourth down. Deep throw, jump ball, DK touchdown, yeah. Russell Wilson's in the pocket, let's see. Beat the blitz, throw the screen to Penny. Odd that I mentioned about Penny. I think Penny, I want to say it was like on a pass play that he tore up his knee. I don't know if it was a screen pass, but I didn't even really realize that I actually called out Penny in this game, and then he goes and tears his knee. Ugh, that's not good. Then I go old school, next one, right here. Every little step I take. Most people, you guys don't know this one. This is old school. Bobby Brown, 1988. And I'm not talking about the cosmetic company. Bobby Brown of New Edition. Woo! I love this song. I love this song. All right, so we didn't beat Cam Newton, but we did beat the Panthers. And it was a very close game. Yeah, right? Didn't we beat the Panthers? I think we did. Yeah, we won that game. I don't know how. That's that game, that crazy game where Newton wasn't there because he was hurt, and it looked like we shouldn't have won that game, but somehow we did. Somehow we won that game. When I'm with the 12s, yeah, all the bad things disappear, and we're making that noise, and yeah, we won that Lombardi. God knows going down right. When I'm with my 12s, yeah. All right, so that was I Don't Care. That was the Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber duet. Boy, was I off on this too. way off on this one. Cardinals destroyed us in that game, and we felt extremely just down in the dumps after that game. And that was right before everything would turn around and the Seahawks announced the signing of Marshawn Lynch to come back to be our knight in shining armor and come back and help us get to the promised land, which he almost kind of did. In case you're wondering what that loud noise is in the background, is I got my neighbor who's using a pressure washer or something, like perfect timing, like right as I start this. So not much I can do about it. So this was game number 15. So what that meant was my record going into the final game against the home game against the 49ers was 11-4. And well, you'll see here in my prediction, I predicted 12-4. So all I needed to do was have the Seahawks win this game, and then I would have nailed the prediction, at least the total. 12-4 would have been. I would have been right on the money with my analysis. Obviously off on a couple of games, but mostly in a good way. All they had to do was win this game, and if we'd won this game, not only would I have got my prediction video correct, would have had NFC West, home playoff game. I mean, all that, and it came down to that final sequence of plays. It infuriates me just the way the whole thing ended. Well, here's the song. I got a lot of flack for this song. Somebody took just this last bit and posted it somewhere, and man, I got so much hate and mockery by 49ers fans. It wasn't even funny. This is going back to 1985, Take On Me by Aha. And the thing about it is, well, let me play the song first, because I think this is cool, but this is exactly like your rap hype type song, right? Here we go. This is the song going in against the 49ers, a rivalry game to finish out the season, to try to go 12-4. Everybody knows this song. Day to sweep you, fly away. You'll be coming for that game in Miami. The star effects, laser effects in the background. How cool is that? I was there. Okay, so there you go. That was my prediction. September of 2019, I said we go 12-4. We almost did. We ended up going 11-5. But yeah, so this song, yeah, I got a lot of flack. So you got to understand, if you watch this song by itself with none of the lead-in from the other songs, it looks pretty goofball, right? I mean, I can't say certain words that somebody would describe this to be without getting some trouble, so I won't say it, but certain people would use a certain colorful metaphor to describe how I am in this video, and they would probably be right if you watch it all by itself. But when you watch it in the context of the whole thing, you kind of understand what I'm going for. The whole charm of the whole thing is not supposed to be dead serious. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be funny. But man, I got teased a lot playing just that little bit. When somebody took that clip and posted it online, I got some major comments about me. But hey, that's all right. That's all right. Anthony D in the super chat again says, "Hey bud, if you do not want to add my vocals, no problem, but I would love to join the party. Plus, check your messenger later. Good song for the ending." All right, I will take a look. I wonder if I'm actually still broadcasting on Facebook. It looked like I locked up for a second. I don't even know if I'm still there or not. Hopefully, for those of you who are still on Facebook, hopefully it's still showing. Tootsie Slide by Drake. Oh, Tootsie Slide by Drake. So there you go. That was, and I did hit this high note, by the way. All right, I'm gonna do something I would never do. Even my buddy, 80s Broncos fan Mike Lorraine, told me that he couldn't believe I actually hit that note. He said, "Man, did you use like auto-tune or something to hit that note?" I was like, "Oh man, I hit that note. I can do that note. I'm gonna try to hit it right now." Now I'm gonna excuse myself already. I've been battling this. I don't know what it is. I've been battling this I like this frog in my throat. It's like I'm always having to clear my throat. Don't worry, I'm not sick. I don't have COVID. In fact, COVID I think is the opposite. You have like a dry cough. I got this phlegmy thing going on. So I don't know if I can do it. I'm not exactly on the peak of my thing. So to hit this high note sounds hard, but it's actually not as hard as other songs. There are other songs that are harder to sing, where you have to stay in your chest, your natural voice at the top of the range. But there's this thing called your falsetto, where you use your head voice. You go into that high pitched when you're trying to talk louder than you normally would. The Mickey Mouse voice. So that's the key to hitting this one. And actually, for me, it's not as hard to hit the high falsetto note as it is to hit the other one. So let me try to. I'm going to play the song, and I'm going to try to sing and hit that last note, unaided by technology. Just me singing it here. See if I can do it. I might embarrass myself terribly here on camera. That's actually a harder note to hit. There you go. That's it. That's the song. That's the note. No problem. No auto-tune. No problem. I add a little reverb there, double it a little to make it sound good, but there we go. All right. So there you go. That was the NorbCam 2019 music prediction video. So I'm excited to do the one for 2020. Amanda says, I can hit the note too. I just can't hold it as long. I held it longer than I had to, but you know. Ninja CRK and the super chat. I joined your Facebook. Go Seahawks. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. So there we go. That was the 2019 video. In looking back at it, how fun of a season that was, though, man. 11-5, should have been 12-4, could have been even better. But I need your guys' help for the 2020 video. I got to start working on it now because it's going to take a while. Colby Canales says, do a Chrysostom impression, please. All right, here we go. Got to do this right for you, Colby.
Hey, what's up, guys? You done talking? Listen to that loser talking all about my music video. Hey, well, I'm the real star of the music videos. You better put me in more scenes, sucker. Not just one game. I mean, we play you guys twice, so I should be in there two times, and we beat you and got the NFC West division. Better, we could do it again. GBG all the way. Who cares if we blew a 10-point lead in the Super Bowl and GBG overthrew Emmanuel Sanders? We could have won that game, and we blew it, and now we're going to have a Super Bowl hangover. Oh, God. Oh, GBG. Oh, GBG. Oh, GBG.
There you go. So, yes, I want your guys' input. I'm going to definitely check out what you guys write down here in the chat and then in the comments. Your song ideas will make it into the video. And it's, like I said, I'll be working on it for the next couple of months here, slowly but surely, which really means I'll be not working on it at all this month, and I'll cram in August and barely get it done in time. John Dunham in the super chat, I said, I hope my Eagles can finally beat your team this year, but I still have us losing to you guys. Can't wait for the next prediction music video. John, thank you so much. Thank you for your honesty and your being so forthcoming on your thoughts and concerns about this game. I never know. The Eagles are a weird team. I do think that Carson Wentz, if he learns to protect himself, he might actually get a few more wins under his belt, because the more he keeps putting himself out there, the more he's going to get hurt and not be available. And it's kind of the same thing I feel like with Lamar Jackson. That guy's a beast, had a MVP season last year. But the guy runs a lot, runs hard, and he does not exactly protect himself to the best of his ability. And I think one bad hit, and it's just going to be, he's not going to get up if he keeps taking blows like that. So For the sake of you high-paid quarterbacks out there, I hope you guys take a page from the Russell Wilson playbook, which is sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you and live to play another down, because it's not worth it sometimes to sacrifice your whole body, sacrifice the season to get like one more inch or one more yard. Sometimes it just isn't worth it. On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez.
I'm gonna be it on the floor. Do not get, I didn't think it on the floor.
That would be a good one, actually. That would be pretty good. Seahawks Martin says, it would be cool if you did your whole 2020 prediction music video in a cappella. Man, that would be a lot of work. I did a couple of all a cappella videos a few years ago, 2014. I did one of a parody of Without You by David Guetta and Usher. It was a Beast Mode tribute. I am lost, I am vain, I will never be the same without you. Love that song, and I love making a cappella version of that, but man, that was so much work to do all the parts and everything like that. And then I did another one of Chris Brown's Yeah 3X, and that was fun. But again, it's a lot of work. So I don't know if I can have time to do all that. An entire 6-minute video, all a cappella. Man, that'd be like, so do everything that I said I would do, what it involves earlier that I said, and then add a whole nother like week to do everything a cappella. It's crazy. Would be pretty cool though. That might be too much Seahawks Martin to bite off that much. Bite off more than I can chew. Kazman says, Norb, you should make your own song instead of other songs. It doesn't have to be a music prediction or anything to have in Seahawks or sports, but I'd love to see that. Well, that's kind of like the first video that I did, the We Got Your Back, before Super Bowl 48. I made an original song, which you can see on my channel. We Got Your Back. It's also on iTunes and other music streaming outlets. We Got Your Back was, that was actually probably the last original track that I did. After that, it was all parodies and covers. I've been thinking about that. Do like an entirely brand new Seahawks song would be pretty cool. I'll give that consideration. Maybe not for this one, but maybe its own song. I need to get back to original writing. What else? Need some fantasy advice to draft Kyler Murray or Matt Ryan. Ooh, Michael V. Draft Kyler Murray or Matt Ryan. I would say, it's a tough one. I feel like Matt Ryan is always going to be solid up there. Julio Jones, can't go wrong with that duo. And then you got Kyler Murray with his new target picked up from the Texans, man. He's going to, I don't even want to think about that. He's going to light up the place and give the Seahawks some troubles too. Who would I take, Kyler Murray or the old veteran Matt Ryan? Probably to be on the safe side, I would probably say Matt Ryan. I just feel like they had a little off year last year, but I think he would probably be a safer bet consistently. Kyler Murray's only on his second year. We don't know what he's gonna do yet. What's his second year? Is he gonna have a second year slump, or is he going to come out firing? Hard to know. Right now, I think go with the safe one. RK is Anyak. Please do Tell Me You Love Me by Juice WRLD. My daughter loves Juice WRLD. I did Juice WRLD also 2 years ago. I didn't do Juice WRLD this past year, but I might have to do it this year. Rohan, The Men in Black by Will Smith. We are the Men in Black. That would have to be the Will Smith. Will Smith's always fun to do. Will Smith, I did a 2017 draft video based on Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith. I called it Getting Rookies With It. And I broke down the 2017 draft class. That turned out pretty good. I actually like that one. Will Smith might be another one to have to check out. I don't know about Men in Black. I think Men in Blue. Do I think Marshawn Lynch will come back once Who was asking? Oops, I lost it. Parker Sutter wants to know, Marshawn Lynch, is he going to come back? Probably not. The fact that he was brought in on the most emergency capacity, when we drafted a running back, we've got Carson. We also got a running back picked up in the offseason. It's just not in the cards unless we experience like we did last year where everybody just got knocked off. But I don't think they're going to plan ahead for bringing him back. It'd be cool. I think to just see him on the sideline even. Official cheerleader. Just give him some Skittles pom-poms and just nibble on those during in-between plays. I'll be fine with that. Fat Kid Ori. Do Memories by Maroon 5. Memories. That's like, that's very that's kind of too much of an emotional retrospective type of. That'd be like something where I do a video about players that we lost in free agency. That would be more of an appropriate song for that. Kind of tough to put that in as a prediction video. Like the song though. Rick the Bear wants to know, are the Ravens better than the Chiefs? That's a good question. They're really close, and I think a lot of us thought it was going to come down to the Ravens against the Chiefs for the AFC Championship last year, and the Titans bowled them over with that running game. Would they be just as good this year? Potentially give the Chiefs something. I do believe they're going to be in the playoffs, and potentially they could be in the AFC Championship. Now, who was better? I think, man, that's really close. I would probably still give the nod to KC. Patrick Mahomes is something else. And again, my concern about Lamar Jackson is, can he go through the whole season doing what he does and not get hurt and stay healthy the entire way? I feel like it's a ticking time bomb. Patrick Mahomes does not put himself at risk as much as Lamar Jackson does, and for that very reason alone, I would say probably KC. Seahawks Martin says "Human Nature" by Michael Jackson. Oh, again, I don't know if that would work in a prediction video, but it would have to sound something like, "Reaching out, touch Lombardi, gotta beat the Niners in our house. See that receiver, he's in the end zone. Russell made that pass. I say why? Don't throw that interception. Why? Run the ball at the 1 yard line." Great song. Don't know if that worked for a prediction though. Thunderstruck, AC/DC. That's got to be like the most. That's got to be up there with one of the most cliche songs that if you need to make a football highlight video, Thunderstruck has got to be at the top of one of those, right? Not say it's bad. I mean, I've done my own videos using that song too, so it definitely would be it would be fitting. I got to think of the lyrics. The tough part is it's hard to sing. It's hard to sing that style for me, especially. Oh no, that's AC/DC. AC/DC. Welcome to the Jungle. It's hard to sing all that stuff, man. I'm more of an R&B, Usher, Michael Jackson, Khaled type voice. Not so much of the rock stuff. That's a little bit more challenging, but I do my best. Amanda says I've done Thriller. Actually, I've not done Thriller. I don't think I've done Thriller for these prediction videos yet. No, I have not done Thriller. I would remember it. I would have had to grab my junk. I do like that Wild Wild West. It's very appropriate. Wild Wild West. We're going into the Wild Wild West. That'd be pretty cool for the NFC West. It'd be really good. Do BTS on or Black Swan. BTS. I don't know BTS's songs that well. Obviously, they're super popular now with the whole K-pop thing. But that would be. I could definitely sing that style. I just don't know the lyrics. But I can make it in English. That'd be the nice thing. It'd be English. Godzilla by Eminem. Maybe just the chorus, says Gerald Lewis. Isn't that one? Isn't it Godzilla by Eminem? Isn't that one where it's like rapping super fast? Man, that's like really, really fast stuff. I don't know if I could do that. That would be a hell of a challenge. It'll take me twice as much recording time to get that one down. Do the Sunday Night Football theme song. There is something I've been wanting to do for like 2-3 years now, and that's a acapella of all the NFL TV themes. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, there's like 4 that I can think of. They're distinctive. There's Monday Night Football. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And then there's the Fox NFL theme, the one that ripped off the Christmas song. It sounds a lot like giddy up, let's go, just look at the snow. You ever thought about that? Ripped them off, man. I'd sue if I was the writer of that one. And then there's the Sunday Night Football theme. That's I love that one. Imagine doing some words on that thing. That'd be pretty cool. So you're getting a sneak preview on what I want to do. And then what's the other one? There's the probably the least hooky version, but I still like the CBS one, the NFL on CBS. How does that go? It goes. Anyway, that's that's some good stuff there. And I think that's it. Those are the main ones. Yeah, CBS, NBC, Fox, and Monday Night Football. Oh, Thursday Night Football has one too, and I can't remember how that one goes. Thursday Night Football has a theme. It's very forgettable. It's the worst. It's the worst of the bunch because I can't remember it. Oh, Fat Kid always talking about the Hank Williams. Well, it's on that. Oh, I'm riding at night. Oh, my rider friends are here for Monday night. Oh, it gets my throat. See, that's why it's hard to sing these rock songs, especially with this weird bug in my throat. Nathaniel Parks says, I'm starting to wonder where this stream is going. I know this is like the NorbCam karaoke hour. I lost like half you guys like 50 minutes ago. I don't know. I'm just rolling with it at this point here. I still see good songs coming in here though. Evil Grows in the Dark, The Poppy Family, says Rohan. I don't know that one. Young IG, We Will Rock You. Again, one of the most cliched songs out there. I hate to say it. It's just I mean, everybody plays that one. But you know, man, then you're not gonna be like on your face. Nicholas Porter, let's do early trivia before Wednesday right now. Except I don't have a trivia game ready. I might do one tomorrow, though. So I might bring in some guests. I have some people who've been wanting to get on the show for a while, and they can't win at trivia, so I might have to bring them on a different way. Can you make... RK Izanyak says, can you make a Seahawks Avengers parody and Jimmy G as Thanos? That's giving Jimmy G too many props here, though. Jimmy G is not Thanos. All right, Jimmy G is no Thanos. Now maybe Lamar Jackson or what's his face, Patrick Mahomes, maybe. But even then, they don't really look like a Thanos. I mean, Thanos is like some big. We got to put some like really big defensive lineman or linebacker or something like that. I have to give some thought though. I've not done an Avengers thing. Russ is Thanos. Russ is too goody two shoes though. I mean, come on, we love Russ, but Russ is not the bad boy. He's not the one that the supreme galactic dominance. He's too nice. He's a nice guy. Young IG, Megan 3 Stallion Savage. I don't know that. I have to look it up. Cohen, Stallings, dude, just beat it.
Just beat it! Beat it! No one was defeated!
Aaron Donald would be Thanos. There you go. That's more like it. That's more like it, Rohan. That's more like it. Pete Carroll thinks he's the big boss who controls everything. Well, maybe in his own pond, but not in the whole... Actually, Bill Belichick, except maybe not this year. Bill Belichick, he'd be a good Thanos, wouldn't he? Evil empire guy, no fun, grouchy all the time, always with a scowl. It's Thanos with a hoodie, man. Do the A-Gamer Player YT, do the box or down below by Roddy Rich. That would be fire. Landon Mosher, More Than a Feeling by Boston. Christian Bates, do Sweet Home Alabama. There's another song that's been played a lot. I don't know if it would work on this one. You can give it a try though. I gotta mix it up. I do want to mix it up and have a little bit of old school rock, country even. I would not turn my back against it, at least do it one time. I get a lot of these. Lettuce Broccoli says Goosebumps by Travis Scott. I get a lot of Goosebumps requests in here. Eleazar Yanez, you should do X, gonna give it to you, or Get Up and Get Crunk. Yeah, that could be good. Anthony D, of course, with more Olivia Holt songs. Where am I at here? Oh, my thing just jumped. Oh, Rick DeBear, can we please do a Kahoot right now? I don't have a Kahoot ready right now. I will do it. We'll do one tomorrow. We'll do one tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just not gonna happen right this second. Fat Kid Ori wants to know, who would you go for, the Bucks or the Patriots? I would go for the Patriots if that were the case. Well, Cam Newton going to the Patriots certainly changes the equation, but Tampa Bay definitely right now looks like they're in a pretty good spot, not to mention that whole allure of the Super Bowl in their own house. Wouldn't it be, really, when you think about it, if anybody has the most to lose in a season that potentially could, were to not happen, would be Tom Brady. I mean, you think about Tom Brady, he's at the end of his career. Every year, he's got to squeeze out every last ounce of drop to be on the field at this age that he's at. And to have a season potentially postponed or not happen would be the worst for somebody like him, because it's not like you go, oh, well, I'll just play next year. It's like, dude, you're like almost 50. And for a season to not happen with him, that would be devastating, I would think, for someone who's right on the edge of the bubble for looking at retirement straight in the eyes. Kegel's Bagels, thoughts on my Pittsburgh Steelers this year? I don't have any really good thoughts on it. I need to study up and see what Pittsburgh's been up to, quarterback situation and whatnot. So I will do more of a breakdown at another date. Alina Dahl, a Star Wars theme. Oh, I've done my share of Star Wars parodies in this channel for sure. I've never done anything with the song. That would be fun. Again, it would have to be one of those orchestral type of parodies. Dun, 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 dun. A little bit overused, though, sadly. Bad Blood by Swift. You got bad blood. Someone probably already said this, but what's poppin', Jack Harlow? I don't really know that one. Seahawks fan. Payphone by Maroon 5. I always like Maroon 5. There's something about Maroon 5 that I like. They've been around a long time. They have. I did a Maroon 5 parody a couple years ago on their Wait song. Wait, you turn around, just wait. Work this side now, wait. A Payphone by Maroon 5. How does that go? I'm on a payphone trying to call you. That's a good song. It's fun to sing. I like those fun high songs. Just don't make me sing those rock songs. My throat turns to gravel in like 2 seconds. If you was the head coach, who would you cut from the Seahawks roster, says Kevin Johnson. Who would I cut from the Seahawks roster if I was the head coach? I would have to probably... Well, someone's going to get cut from the tight ends. We got 6 tight ends. There's too many in there. That means Luke Wilson or Hollister, one of those guys has got to go. That's tough because I like Luke Wilson. I like what Hollister did last year. But when you got Disley and then Greg Olson and Parkinson, that's tough. I would probably, though, go for Luke Wilson just from the hair factor. That I'd keep him. So, and I think there's another one that we could lose before Hollister, but I feel like it's going to come down to one of those two having to go. John Cena theme song. I don't know that one. Have to look it up. Mason Schaefer, can you put me on your show? Right, a nickel for every time somebody asks me that. Send me a message, norb@norbcam.com. Tell me why I should put you on my show. Give me a reason. I have a lot of people who have been emailing me saying, put me on the show. And I got to have a way to decide. Amanda, Sierra. It's funny, I know Sierra. I don't know her music. I've not really listened to her songs, so I'm not that familiar. Luke Olson, I think my buddy Pat, who I sit next to in the game, said I wanted the same song, Waka Waka Shakira. That would be kind of fun. Rohan, Walk the Fire by Robert Duncan. Shinoy, Truth Hurts. Seahawks fan, do I draft Devontae Adams or DeAndre Hopkins? Boy, both of them obviously really good, but you know what you're going to get with Devontae Adams. We don't know yet the whole DeAndre Hopkins experiment yet. It could be great, or it could be a big letdown. I think you can't go wrong with Devontae Adams. I would probably, if I had to choose between the two, I'd go with Adams. Girls Like You by Maroon 5. And on Kahoot on Saturday, do NorbCam trivia about you, says Stephanie. Stephanie, since you are one of the few females on this chat, I mean, I could probably count the number of actual female viewers on this show on one hand. I think right now it's Amanda and Stephanie, and that's it. The rest is a bunch of dudes. So I'll have to give you some love on that one. But an all NorbCam trivia, well, there'd be a lot of guessing. It'd be like, I haven't picked triangle in a while. Let's go with triangle. Girls Like You by Maroon 5. How's that go? Girls like you, like boys like yeah, 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 yeah. Girls like you. Don't know if that works as a prediction song, but I can see that working for something, some other form. I do like that song, though. That's very cool. I like the video where it just kind of spins around. That'd be fun to imitate. Luke Olson. Hey, hey, get this frog in my throat. What's it come? Always in there. I'm an outcast. Somebody asked me, Austin 7, what position would you want to play if you were a football player? All right, the glory position would be, I played cornerback. I played a lot of positions, but I was a running back. I was a receiver. I was a cornerback. I think on defense, I think it would be fun to be a safety. You know, channel my inner Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. On offense, obviously for the money, I'd learn everything I need to be a quarterback, because obviously that's where your longest chance of lasting and make the most money would be. But from the fun standpoint, I think I always did enjoy being a receiver. Running back is pounding. But the smart one, if you really want to just kind of have a nice under-the-radar, guarantee your spot, is just become a long snapper. Long snappers are like the position no one ever talks about. No one ever goes, when I grow up, I want to be a long snapper. And no one ever says that, but you have to have one. And the long snapper is in the perfect position because as a long snapper, no one can even line up on you. They can't touch you. All you got to do is snap the ball. If you can snap the ball, you don't have to be big because you don't get to hit. You don't touch anybody. I mean, you should be a long snapper. It's like the perfect long-term position if you get good enough at it. And you got to have them. You're still going to kick field goals and punt the football. So, long snapper, baby. That's where the future's at. All right, we're going to wrap this up soon. What time is it? Well, 4:17. We've gone for like an hour plus now already. Fat Kid Ori, Norb, how can I contact you? It's right down there, man. Right there. norb@norbcam.com. For all of you who want to send me a message, you can put your song requests on here. You can also send me a direct contact. Just message me at norb@norbcam.com. You can also DM me on Twitter or Instagram at NorbCam. But the email is always good. I always see those pretty quickly. What else? Kegels Bagels, did your daughter want to be in the last year's music video, or did you have to convince her? No, I didn't have to pull her. I didn't have to force her to do it. I just told her I had to get the right song though, because she's kind of picky about what she would want to sing. I told her we're going to perform that song anyway. So I said, hey, you should do that song, and we'll do it for my video. We'll change the words and do a special Seahawks version. So she was all in. She was cool with that. She does actually a lot of singing on songs. I produce a lot of commercial soundtracks for jingles for commercial spots. So there was one of those squishy toys called Smushy Mushy. If you look up Smushy Mushy on YouTube and you hear the commercial, Smushy Mushy, that's my song, my sound design, and my daughter's voice on there. So if you ever hear Smushy Mushy, it's kind of older now. I think the Smushies phase is kind of over now. But when it was for a few years there, that was my song, my daughter's voice. Rockstar Da Baby. All right. Man, it's going to be hard to go through this. You guys have like 5 miles worth of song suggestions you have to look at. Young IG, do I think Jordan Brooks will start over Bobby Wagner? Oh, no. He won't start over Bobby Wagner. He might be on the field with Bobby Wagner, but Bobby Wagner's still the middle linebacker. And KJ Wright, assumedly, would be the weak side linebacker, assuming he's healthy and good to go. But I'd like to see Jordan Brooks, since he was our first round pick. Would like to see him get some good experience this year, and that'd be awesome. We're going to need that linebacker position to start to develop the younger guys, because Bobby and KJ aren't getting any younger, that's for sure. Amanda had a question in here, one of 2 female viewers in the chat. Will there be any away game viewings this year? That's the big question. Theoretically, there could be a lot more viewing parties if they don't have games where I can go to. I have to watch them somewhere. Then the question is, will they have viewing parties allowed at Emerald Downs when the season begins? Right now, everything's closed to spectators at Emerald Downs, so nobody's going there right now, except for the horses and the jockeys and the support staff. I hope there will be, though, because it'd be sad if I can't host the parties. It'd be a really lonely season. Luke Olson, I got a feeling, the Black Eyed Peas. I did a whole video on that one. I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. I did that a few years ago with the school over in Bremerton Middle School, and featured a bunch of their students in there. That was in 2015 or 16? I think it was 15 actually. So I did use that song pretty well. All right, down to the last few minutes. I'm going to wrap this up here before the half hour is over. Blinding Lights again by The Weeknd. And that song's just getting played a lot. What a Man Gotta Do by the Jonas Brothers. I heard that one again too. I got to check that one out. A lot of requests for that one. You should do Temperature by Sean Paul. Temperature. I gotta go look that up. Drippy XD, AB to Seattle thoughts. I talked about that at the top of the show. Antonio Brown to Seattle. I don't think we have to worry about that anyway, because I think the earliest availability Antonio Brown would have to go to the Seahawks is not going to be till late in the season. And I think if things are rolling and we're doing great and we're thinking, man, if we had just one more guy to add a little spark to our offense, that'd be great to have this going into the postseason. At that point, I think that would be a great pickup to have Antonio Brown come in at the last minute. That way, we've already established the room, the chemistry's all there, everybody's solid. He just kind of comes in as a little extra, sauce, a little cherry on top, a little ketchup on the fries, Gerald Lewis, see you later, man. Thanks for watching. Luke Olson, Stairway to Heaven. WAG 3, AB, Gordon, Lockett, and DK and Disley would be lit. RK wants to know, am I a baseball fan? I sadly have been a Seattle Mariners fan. It hasn't been going great. But I'm not a diehard baseball fan. No, I just, I watch the Mariners struggle their way through because we don't have a basketball team. There's nothing else to watch. Mr. Pickle Pepper says, to be honest, Cam looks better with the Pats. Possibly. It's going to be a new offense, but with Edelman, if they can get some chemistry going, they could be pretty scary if he is as healthy as pre-2018. We'll see. Rick DeBear, dude, lips are moving by Megan Trainor. Lips are moving. I think I'm done. Am I going to the Super Bowl this year? Young IG wants to know. That depends. I will only go if my Seahawks go. But we got a long way to go for that. Stephanie says, Norb, check your email. All right, Stephanie, I will check my email. Want to check it right now? Yeah, this is real engaging YouTube video right here. I'm going to be checking my email on YouTube Live. We got a few emails. I got an email from Zoe. I don't know if this is you, if this is the email you're talking about, because it's Stephanie who's chatting, but I've got a Zoe in my email. And she says, I hope you don't mind my reading this. It doesn't seem like anything personal. Zoe says, hi, NorbCam. I'm your #1 fan. This is Zoe, and I met at the Raiders preseason game. I was so bored, so I decided to email you. But as I'm typing this, I'm watching your live stream. And I'm the one Stephanie... Oh, okay, this is Stephanie. And I'm the one Stephanie Deltzer, who is my mom. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's actually Zoe, but you're using Stephanie Deltzer's account. But I really want songs from The Greatest Showman. Please reply back and follow me on Instagram at the Zoe Deltz. Okay. Well, I will definitely give, hey, the power washer finally got turned off just as I'm about ready to turn off my stream. They finally shut off the generator over there. The shield generator. Thanks you, Zoe, for the suggestion. I'm glad that I can be your solution to boredom. And Greatest Showman. Yeah, there's some good songs on there. I don't know the songs that well. I just know that there's a couple of them I really like, but I don't know them enough to where I could actually sing them. They're not like in the top of my head. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow on Disney Plus, the Hamilton musical comes out. And that's one I've heard so much about. Everybody I know who knows anything about Hamilton who's seen it loves it. Can't stop talking about it. But I've been very careful. I've stayed away from anything about Hamilton because I don't want to know I don't want to hear the songs in advance. I don't want to know anything about it. So when I watch it, it's completely fresh. And yes, Fat Kid Ori, I did get your email. The song idea is "Animals" by Maroon 5. Something just like this by Chainsmoker. I already did that actually 2 seasons ago. I want something just like this. The whole theme song thing, but exclude the Monday Night Football because of Hank Williams racism. Okay. And yes, got it. But yeah, so tomorrow, if you guys have Disney Plus, check out Hamilton. It's supposed to be amazing. And so I'm excited to watch that with my family and check that out. Who knows? Maybe there'll be some songs in there that might be worth doing a little imitation of. But looking forward to that. Thank you guys for your emails. Feel free to send me more. I want a somebody just like this. Exactly what I wrote 2 seasons ago, Stephanie. Or I should say Zoe. This is Zoe in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna look through this. The chats are hard to go through because I have to literally like watch the video and then look at the chat. So comments. The best way to leave your suggestion really is to put it in the comments and not the chat, because then it's like all listed right there. It's easy to find. Chats, you can't really get into the chats. The chats are like baked into the video. So put your song and artist suggestion in the comments, or email me, norb@norbcam.com, or direct message me at Instagram or Twitter. And if you really want to have me take a look, because those will stand out more. The chats, I know you guys were putting in the chats, and that's great, but it's a little bit tougher to get through to review. So send it to me one of those direct ways, and I'll definitely give it some thought. I'm looking forward to working on it. Definitely will get into writing the lyrics this month, and then start shooting and recording by early August, with the intent to have it finished the first week a week before the first game of the regular season. All right. And then the last thing. Oh, Fat Kid Ori. Do I use Google Hangouts? Nah, not really. Not really. The Sports Nerd says "Eeny Meeny" by Reggie Coos. Is that Eeny Meeny with Justin Bieber as a guest? Let's just talking about that song. I might do something with that song. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch her out there, mind the no. If she holler, let her go. If she holler, then you let her ride. For the time to love human living. Do you let her a song and give me the night? That's a fun little hooky song. It's so corny and poppy, but I love it. My, she's always my time. And when your heart can be together as one. Shawty is an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. Shawty is an eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover. I love it. All right. Zoe's like, oh my God, I'm not sure what that means. Rick, Norb, is it too late for me to get some merch or be on the show? Also, how do I comment again? Comment, once the video's done, there'll be the comment section, so you can go in there and put your comments in the comment section. Right now, if you put it, it's just going to be in the chat, different from the comments. So once the video's done and posted, then you can put it in there. This is so long. I know, man. This is like just random thoughts time now. Well, you guys still watch as long as I keep talking. But I am going to finish it up here. I said I'd wrap up at 4:30. It's 4:30. So that is it, guys. But I see a bunch of emails coming in. And I appreciate that, you guys. This is weird. It's like I say something and then boop, there it is. The Gorilla 778, Blueberry Fago by Lil Mozzie. Or would that be too weird for prediction? I don't know. My daughter's the Lil Mozzie expert, so she'd know. Nathaniel Park says, Norb, can we see some Madden predictions before each Seahawks game next season? If there is one, please email me back to let me know you saw this email. Well, I didn't have to email you back. I just told you right here. That's a great idea. I do want to get into the Madden thing and do some game simulations. That's on my list of things to do. Flame 3 Fire says, hey, this is my amazing room. If you need a guest in your show, it'd be a good background idea. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, oh, oh. Nice. Oh, yeah, he's got banners and got a Seahawks thing, a logo all across his room. Very nice, dude. Eric Kapork, music songs. Ding Dong, Witch is Dead, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Wow, that's some different ideas. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that my Hawks will go on. Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. The Witch is Dead. And First Anthony, History and Carry On by Olivia Holt. Man, you are just taking that torch, the Olivia Holt torch. Man, you should be, seriously, you should be the Olivia Holt fan club manager, man, because I don't know if she knows, but she's got a fan in you. She's got a fan in Anthony D. Fat Kid Ori, find my YouTube channel and says I don't have a Twitter, Instagram. Do you have Discord, NorbCam? I'll just look it up. That's too much to go in there. Amanda, Sabotaged by Beastie Boys or anything by Madonna. Madonna, that has to go old school. Madonna's, she's still alive, right? I don't think she's done any new songs. What would be a good Madonna song? Man, it's like most of you guys aren't even born yet when all the good Madonna stuff came out. What's that song? Material Girl from her very first album. Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me, I think they're okay. Something, I just walk away. Cause everybody's living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Crazy, man. You think I've been drinking this whole time? This is me totally sober. The sports nerd put up the Eeny Meeny song.
You have found them. Yes.
And of course, there's an ad.
Version of the most popular transitions
ad on
today.
here. Let me see if this is what you're talking about. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Oh no, it's Eeny. Is it Eeny Meeny or Any Many? I don't know. Featuring Holy Tone. That's totally different. Oh man, was I way off? I was talking about a whole different Eeny Meeny. I was like, he's going, dude. That is not what I'm not talking about. Justin Bieber and some pop song. That's hilarious. That dude, parody girls of girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. It's all fun. Good stuff. Boo ads. Look at Me by XXXTentacion. That one dislike is Chrysostom. Hi, big fan of you and the Seahawks. Thank you, Paul. Mr. Pickle Pepper. Seahawks on the new Pats. Just saying, we're going to be good. I hope so. Tyler Departure, play the Get Up song on the stream. That's one of my faves. Get Up song. Linkin Park, Numb. Luke Wilson, Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper. Man, we're just going old school on this one. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you said. And you say, go slow, I fall behind. And unwind. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. Love that song. Young IG, MC Hammer, can't touch this, do-do-do-doom, do-doom, can't touch this, do-do-do-doom, do-doom, do-doom. Alina Doll, anything by Weird Al. Like a surgeon, hey, cutting for the very first time. Dave Everett, True Colors. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, cause that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Yeah, make sure you say rainbow. It's not a rainbow. It's like a rainbow. This is crazy, man. This is not where I thought this was going to go, to be honest with you. I thought I'd be done like 45 minutes ago and not be doing this. I love the cover by Maroon 5 for the 2018 off-season. Oh, that's the... Wait, just turn around. Amanda, you got me laughing so hard right now, Norm. That's the reason I started watching you. Well, that's what I'm here for. Entertain you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Simpsons theme song. I don't watch The Simpsons. That thing's been on for like 5 million episodes, and I don't even know the theme song. Was it done by Danny Elfman, I think? Living Color, Cult of Personality, Come and Get Your Love. Runaway by Bruno Mars. I don't know that one that well. And I love me some Bruno, of course. Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. Can't Touch This, or did that one. Wait, do you have Discord? I'll answer that in the email. I do, but We'll figure that one out. Anthony D. Jesus Only. Jesus by Phillips, Craig, and Dean. Wow, it's the first time it wasn't an Olivia Holt song. I'm impressed. Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson. You should do We Ready. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. That's what you're talking about. Nicholas Porter, you should make a track with all of your songs on it, including MBD. do like a whole album? Man, if I did, I just looking at it. I was looking at my list, and you can see it on my NorbTunes playlist on my channel. And if you look at that, I have a lot of songs on there. I mean, it actually blew me away myself just seeing how many songs I actually have that I've actually done. It's kind of staggering to think how much time I've wasted. I mean, spent doing that. Let me see. I'm actually pulling up right now. So under where is it? Under my own. I think I know my own videos by now. Here we go. So under playlists, NorbTunes. There we go.
Hey, I'm Gary Payne out of Seattle.
55 tracks. There are 55 songs in my NorbCam NorbTunes list. That's crazy. I mean, they're not all tunes. Actually, no, they're all pretty much music videos. Holy cow. 55 tracks. That's like 4 albums worth of material right there. My goodness. It's crazy. Sesame Street, that dude. Now we're really getting crazy here. The TV theme, some of the Jeffersons. Dave Everett, Oh Sherry. Oh Sherry, hold on. Should have been gone. Don't even know the words. I just know that part. Love that. Love Steve Perry, man. Baby Got Back. I like big butts and I can't not lie. That would actually be fun. Those fun songs that you just cannot, never get old. I don't think Norb's going to run out of song suggestions for a while. Yeah, I've got enough material here for like 10 years plus of song suggestions. Sesame Street. Come and play. There's a road away. Friday neighbors then don't Can you tell me how to can you get to Sesame Street? Yeah. Okay. People watching like, what the heck? Luke Olson, the freak. Aw, freak out! Freak out! It's hard to articulate that in a way that actually makes sense. It's without the music, it just doesn't quite work. You need those 70s disco strings. Seven Nation Army. Elena! Hey, we have 3 women in this viewing thing now. Elena, Amanda, and Zoe. That's it. Let's see what else we got here. Unless there's other, I'd be surprised if there's more than 5 females watching this. Shout out if you are. I only know 3. The rest of it are all dudes. Shinoy, the fact that Norb knows how to sing the Sesame Street song, laugh out loud with tears coming out of her eyes. I grew up with Sesame Street, man. I mean, that song, I knew, well, there's that, then there's Electric Company, Mr. Rogers. He didn't really have a theme song, he was just the dude. Elena, repping the girls, yeah, repping the girls, repping the Filipinos, yeah. Stephanie, or Zoe, I'm a girl. You know you're a girl, I already shouted you out, girl. In the End, Linkin Park, or Remember the Name, Fort Minor. I don't know that one. Amanda says, girls like football. Girls like football, yeah, like NorbCam, yeah. Girls like Seahawks, yeah. Sing Michael Jackson, just beat it. I already sang Beat It. I did that once already. Next one. Nicholas Porter, Remember Blue Friday. Remember Blue Friday, when we fell in love, when you remember Blue Friday. I don't think that's what you meant, but drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. by Snoop Dogg. That's a fun rap. It's got a nice beat, a nice hook to it. It's got a good beat, and I can dance to it. Oh, the funniest one is how the guy said Sports Nerd suggesting "Eenie Meenie," and I thought it was Justin Bieber. Instead, it was this rap song I never heard of. Devin Peterson. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Game Synergy, The Level of Concern, 21 Pilots. I don't know that one either. Zoe, is that... It's a beautiful day in CenturyLink, a beautiful day for a win. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Now we're together, we might as well say, he does have a theme song. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Yeah, I totally forgot. It was the theme song. Thank you for reminding me. Wannabe by Spice Girls. So this stream is still on. Oh my gosh. Wannabe, is that really want what I really want, I really want, I really want. Is that the Wannabe song? I think so. Beautiful Soul by Jesse McCartney. Don't know that one. Solstice Beat, Jessica. We have 4 females in the audience now. We have Zoe, Jessica, Elena, and Amanda. 4 out of like 45 or 50 or something like that. It's about right. It's like I looked at my stats. It's like my viewing audience is like 99% guys and like 1% females. I should do local artists. I don't know any local artists now that are like really popular. Frog in my throat. Fireworks by Katy Perry. Oh, we used to do that song in my band back in the day, like early 2010s. Baby, you're a firework. Tell them what you're worth. Make them go, I'm gonna leave up doing, That's a fun song. That's a good one. I'm working in the oil field. Is that a statement or is that a song? You have 5. There's Alina in here. I have 5 now. Yoo-hoo! Devin said, I don't remember Beat It. When did you do it? I don't know, like 30 minutes ago. Long before the show went off the rails, that's for sure. Paul Stevens Jr. says, I Want It That Way. I actually did an entire video when we played the Cowboys in the wild card. And I said, I want it that way. But I changed it to, we'll win it our way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. That was, you'll see that one in my Norb Tunes thing. My House, I did that one too in the 2017 video. Welcome to our house, baby, take control now. How does 4 and 0 sound? The New York Jets are going down. Welcome to our house. Welcome to my house. Anyway, that's in 2017. I already did that one. Travis Scott, Butterfly Effect. Now I'm going to have the Sesame Street song stuck in my head. Ooh, Elena, I like this suggestion. No one's going to do this one. Rocket to You by the Jets. In my very first band back in the late 80s, we did a bunch of songs by the Jets. The Jets were, if you guys don't know the Jets, you got to look it up. The Jets were like this Pacific Islander band made up of all these family members, brothers and sisters. And I was in a band called Mirage, and we had like 9 of us in there. So we modeled ourselves after the Jets, but we did a bunch of their songs by them. We did this song Elena's talking about, Rocket to You. Baby, I can rock it to you. One thing I know I can do, rock it to you. That was good. Baby, I can rock it all night. One thing you know I can do. Sounds a lot better when you have like 5 harmonies doing that part. That was a great song, man. And they had a whole bunch of hits. They had a bunch of ballads too. Make It Real. Tonight, it's been a year. We met each other here. Something else, I pretend that you are here again. Feel me crying out to you. Never, never would I leave to you. I loved you. You didn't feel the same, though in my heart, you're in my heart. Just make it real. Oh man, I love that song. Oh, it's such good times. Beautiful. There was also that other song. There's another ballad by I can't remember. It's really pretty ballad. It came out in 1987, actually. It was college, first year of college. Oh man. Post Malone. I really love that song. Circles by Post Malone. I can't get it in my head right now. How does that go? Put that in my head. Circles. I have wow stuck in my head right now. Come on, how do you go? How does that go again? Can you guys hear that? Oh, you guys can hear that. It's gonna flag the YouTube copyright if I do that. Run away, maybe run away. That's a good song. I like that song. It's a cool looking video. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, back to where I was. I said I'd wrap this up at 4:30. It's already 4:50, but it's still going on. If 50 of you guys got nothing better to do than hang out with me, that's cool. Got to go back to work, Jessica. Okay, bye. Thanks for hanging out. You said you were done 20. I just said it. I'm not complaining though, says Luke Olson. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. I love that song too. Beautiful people. Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson. Oh, it's a different Beautiful People. Nicholas Porter. Stream may have gone off the rails, but at least power was neighborhood stopped. No, it's back up again. Rasheen, Never Gonna Give You Up. That's twice now. We got Seahawks Martin wanting to Never Gonna Give You Up, and then Rasheen coming in there. Never give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Bad ass. Sunflower by Post Malone. Yeah, that's not bad too. Nicholas Porter. This stream is a lot of fun. Let's go for another hour. Anthony D. What? Hello. I can't see myself in the video. Well, your comments are in there. Oh, that dude. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I've traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Elena, whip it. I say whip it. Don't, whip it good. Crack that whip. Get the lights of blind. Step on the brake. Break your mama's back. Oops, I almost hit escape. Hey, tell me your Discord. I'll have to look it up because I don't know Discord that well. It's how to identify it. Rick Daber says, please read this. Can you send me some Seahawks playoffs tickets in the mail? I never been to a game. Please send me some or you will break my heart. I'm only gonna break your heart. I'm only gonna break your heart, Rick. I'm only gonna break your heart because I don't have any extra playoff tickets and we're not even in the playoffs yet. Tickets are hard to come by, bro. But we'll see. Oh my, Camila Cabello, Linkin Park, Numb. What songs are final? I don't know. This is all up in the air still. Up all night to get lucky. Up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. That's Kegels Bagels. Elena, have I been drinking? No, this is crazy. I'm completely sober. You'd think I was. In fact, if anything, I'm lack of drink. I need like water. I haven't drank any water in like 2 hours. Bruno's Mars, that's what I like. I already did that. 2018. Binding Light the Weekend again. Norb, do you want AB in Seattle? AB was working out with Russ. Yeah, talked about that. At the end of the season, he could be one of those guys to come in at the end of the season. Could be interesting. Mr. Pickle Pepper. I know. Can you tell Crisosimo that the Hawks are going to beat the Niners? Hey, Crisosimo, we're going to beat the Niners.
Kiss my butt.
All right, I told him. Paul Stevens Jr. I've never been to a Seahawks game in my life, and I'm a diehard fan of the Seattle Seahawks. Nice. Devin Peterson, Uptown Funk. Haven't done that one, surprisingly. That one's been parodied a lot. That dude Spaceballs theme. What time is it? Like 5 minutes left. Okay, I'm definitely getting off here in 5 minutes. Nickelback, Rockstar, Kegels Bagels, Somebody That I Used to Know. Oh, I love that song. I can't see that being a parody music video. But I gotta think here. Somebody that I used to know. That I used to know lyrics.
Introducing the most capable.
Oh, shut up. Now and then I think of when we were together. Like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you're right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love addict, I still remember. But you didn't have to cut me off. Making a lie like that, better than we were nothing. And I don't even need your love. Treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess I need that no. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody. Whew, that gets high. My family's probably going, what is Norb doing in there? Oops, I did it again. Baby, I lost it again. Nicholas, this has been fun. Yes, this has been fun. Do you think we'll win a Super Bowl this year? SSB Internal says. There's a chance. There's always a chance. If we can stay healthy, that's the key. I think we have the people. We just got to keep them healthy. I did Firework, Astronomical, Travis Scott, Dance, Magic Dance. I don't know that one. Rick, no, can I get on the show or get some merch because I sent you my screenshot today? Screenshot today? Is that? Well, email me because we got to talk about that. Or I'll check your email. We'll talk. Could see the Seahawks are a firework and we're going to burn your defense. Savage. See you, Norb. See you, Game Synergy. Kegels Bagels, what music do you listen to after a Seahawks loss? Something really down and depressing. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. pressure. Pressure. We're talking doom, 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 doom. Pressure, under pressure. Amanda, suggestions? Luke Olson, they will have to come check on you if you keep the stream on. Well, I'm down to my last 3 minutes. All right. Make sure, before I sign off, make sure you guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, notification bell, and all that good stuff. It really helps the analytics and the algorithm as we're trying to grow things in this crazy YouTube world. Anthony D. Olivia Holt! What a shocker! Olivia Holt. She's very cute, though. I liked her in Kicking It. I personally feel the Seahawks are going to have a top 3 offense this year and Magic Dance from Labyrinth. I'll have to check that out. Do Dance Monkey. Dance Monkey, that funky monkey. No, that's not it. Norb, I bought a NorbCam cup, but it came broken. What? Oh, no. Send me a picture. I want to see it. Do you still have it? Send me a photo of it. That sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't send it. It's sent by the thing, but I'll have to make it up to you. Send me a picture of your broken cup if you still have it, Zoe. I miss Bam Bam. Yes, I do too, Mr. Bucko Pepper. Scream by Michael and Janet Jackson. That's a weird song. I can't remember how that goes. It's hard to sing. I can't do that one. The Box by Roddy Ricch. This guy named Kanan Likes You. I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. Or I did that. Nickelback Rockstar. You forgot to play my song. I forgot, Tyler. Which song was that? Kanan Does Not Like You. Have you done Eye of the Tiger? I did Eye of the Tiger last year with the 49er, my 49er rivalry parody. Up by Shania Twain. Oh, Zoe says doesn't have it anymore. I'm sorry, that sucks. I will try to. I'll respond to you on email. Maybe we work something out. It won't. May not be the cup. I don't have the cups. They're sent by the other people. They should though make up for that. The Teespring people, because they handle all that shipping. If they send it broken, that's on them. Old Town Road did that last year. One NFC West player you don't miss playing against. Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer was a good quarterback. He was tough. He was tough when he was with the Cardinals. Rick, check your email. I will. Call me maybe. Hey, I just met you. Things is crazy. Hear my number. Just call me maybe. All right, down to the last minute. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. All right, it's time to wrap this up. That old man Carson Palmer. That's right. The old man Carson Palmer. All right, that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Man, this was way longer and way different than I expected to do, but it was fun. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time watching as well. Thank you for all your suggestions. Again, if you put stuff in the chat, that's great, but it would be much better if you could either put it in the comment section of this video, or even better yet, message me on Instagram or Twitter, or email me, norb@norbcam.com, with your song suggestion. That'd be a much better way of me getting it, because then it'll be like right there, front and center. I don't have to like scroll through to find your suggestions. A lot of good ones though, and I will definitely take a look at and find a way to incorporate the most popular ones, or at least the ones I think will work the best for this video. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for your attention. And yeah, let's do a Kahoot tomorrow. Why not? It's Blue Friday tomorrow. Let's do it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Had a blast.